Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel for a brand new series I'm starting for Project Zomboid. The aim of this series will be to take a look at some of the mods out there in the community right now and showcase some of their best features. We might take a look at some that are incredibly popular, or ones that I consider to be hidden gems. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a mod that is popular amongst the Spanish Project Zomboid community, but might not be as well known amongst the English-speaking community. I'm going to try and remedy that problem today. If you do like the video, be sure to like it and subscribe to the channel for more Project Zomboid tips, gameplay, and guides. If you're a regular viewer, you can find our Patreon page in the description to support the channel as well and grab yourself some unique benefits. Okay, so the name of this mod is Gourmet Revolution from the Spanish mod creator Snake. Not the one from Metal Gear, by the way. I was upset too, but life is full of disappointments. Anyway, this mod is pretty much what you would expect it to be, and then it becomes a lot more. So, the main focus of this mod is the addition of food items and multiple new ways to make food in Project Zomboid, but that's not all. There's a lot of extra stuff in here that isn't apparently obvious at the get-go. There's a hunting system, an overhaul to fishing, as well as new foraging and trapping additions. It really is a survivalist's dream. Now, before I get into too much detail, there is a caveat here. Unfortunately, Snake doesn't upload his mods to the workshop, and as a result, you will need to download them from elsewhere. Thankfully, it's pretty easy to do. I'll leave a link in the description to the appropriate webpage to make this a bit easier. Download the mod, then extract the mod to the file path on your screen now. From there, you should be good to go. Just check the mod list in game to make sure it's there, and then enable it. If not, post in the comments and I'll see if I can help in any way. So let's take a look at the cooking element of this mod to start off. This is pretty much the main focus. All sorts of things have been added here, from cooking utensils to recipes to new perks and new mechanics. With this mod, you'll be able to make your own cheese, for example, using a mold and several items to set the cheese before painting it and then slicing it into portions. You can butcher the meat from animals like cows and pigs that you'll now be able to hunt with the help of this mod, making items like cow short ribs with the help of a saw. They've even introduced a variety of drinks with this mod, like various cocktails and energy drinks to keep you going. There's all sorts of cool culinary arts added with this mod, even the likes of mincing meat and then running it through a sausage maker and putting together your own hot dogs. I know a lot of people that are super into cooking in Project Zomboid, and this is a must-have for those people. Having taken a look at the cooking side of this mod, next we'll focus on the farming. Obviously, this goes hand in hand with the culinary side, but you might not realize quite how much this mod adds when it comes to farming until you start finding seed packets. With the addition of this mod, you'll need to read seed packets to learn how to sow the seeds in question. Once you've done that, you'll find a whole list of vegetables and fruit that can be planted. All of those existing items like onions and leeks that were in Project Zomboid but had no seeds to go with them, so you couldn't plant your own, well, now you can. Perhaps the most useful of all is that you can now grow your own coffee beans, which is going to make it a lot easier to brew up those beverages to keep you awake in a tight spot. I've always sort of looked at the farming available in Project Zomboid and thought it was really cool, but missing all of those additional items that you find around the map, but can't plant for some reason. With this mod, that little annoyance is solved and then some. Okay, so we've taken a look at farming and cooking, but now we're going to take a look at hunting. It's pretty well known that the developers are looking to add hunting to Project Zomboid at some stage, so this might be rendered obsolete later, but at the moment we're without hunting, and this is yet another thing that Gourmet Revolution brings to the game in its own form. Now, this part is a bit more complicated than the previous sections we've looked at in this video, so if you struggle with this, you may want to come back later to this part of the video another time, which is why I've included bookmarks in this video for that reason. So there's two ways to go about hunting in this mod. First is using a Slingshot, a new item that was added with this mod. You'll need to forage some more stones for ammo and then acquire some binoculars. You'll need to be at least 5 tiles away from a large tree. It works a little differently with a rifle. You'll need to start 7 tiles away for this one and acquire a rifle with at least a 4x scope or higher. The zone you're trying to hunt in will also need a 100% capacity on the foraging abundancy scale if you're using a rifle. After a successful hunt, this will decrease to 0%, again, only with the rifle. This means you can hunt once per day using a rifle. You'll gain a very small amount of experience in aiming with an unsuccessful shot and a larger amount for a successful shot and kill. This mod adds a whole bunch of fish and some more complexity to the fishing system as well, which is currently built into Project Zomboid. With Snake being an avid fisherman himself, it was bound to happen, so do be sure to check that part of the mod out as well if this is something that you like to do in your survival runs. Just a couple of extras before I round this video off. This mod also adds bear traps, allowing you to trap larger animals, and and a metal detector for foraging pieces of metal in the world. So that's the Gourmet Revolution. It's actually an incredible mod in all honesty, and I was surprised I hadn't heard of it when it came along in the Thirstoid updates. I hope that you get it working with no issues, and I hope that you enjoy the mod, guys. That's it for me in this one, but a huge thank you for watching, and a special thank you to my first couple of patrons who signed up a couple of days before making this video. If you're interested in grabbing some benefits like your name on the credits of my videos, or a place to chat with me about videos you'd like to see on the channel, you can head over to patreon.com/MrAtomicDuck to support me and my content. Thanks guys, and I'll see you all in the next one.